when you ride things like roller coasters or in the car or anything like that?
You say that as I'm like setting up the motion sickness thing. Yeah, I'm pretty good with motion sickness.
Yeah.
As I've gotten older in life, I have experienced a little backwards, or I get the sensation that I'm moving backwards.
Okay.
But as far as VR goes, so far I have experienced motion sickness with one game. It was Gran Turismo, I think,
Okay.
and it was because I had this sensation visually that I was moving, but I felt nothing, and it was very upsetting.
Huh.
But we've done
Interesting.
how many VR games have we done?
This is our third, I believe.
And I haven't felt anything on the last two. Are you a big motion sickness person?
No, I don't really get motion sick. Um, Sometimes I don't. Yeah, no, roller coasters don't make me motion sick. No, and I'm fine in cars. Yeah, I don't really do motion sick.
I wonder how you would do with VR. One day we have to. Hello.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't do well with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, hello internet. I'm Lauren, aka Caustic Sofa, and who are you?
Hello, I am Tony, aka Paradox.
And we are the two futuristic flight combat shooting gamers, and today we're trying to get one trophy in Starblood Arena.
Starblood Arena is one of the January through March 2018 PS Plus free downloads for the PS VR. We play all of the PS4 Plus free games week by week because we don't want you suffering through a never-ending gaming backlog anymore.
Yes. Now, if you're expecting professional critiques by seasoned gaming journalists, you should probably leave now.
Bye-bye.
But if you're interested in amateurs with open minds diving into each month's PS Plus, stick with us as we play Starblood Arena. We'll tell you if this game needs to be moved to the front of your playlist or if it's best to just quietly tuck it into your library for a rainy day.
For this episode of Two Gamers, One Trophy, Lauren and I will be switching roles. I will be playing the game for the first time blind, as I own a PlayStation VR system, and I will be relying on Lauren's guidance to complete this episode's gaming challenge. Oh, have we mentioned yet that there is a challenge element to this show?
That's right. So this time I'm playing the role of the information getting trophy challenge given sidekick. And this episode is going to be targeted trophy challenge. So that means that we are working towards a specific trophy goal. We can get other trophies along the way, but our challenge is only complete when Tony pops the trophy for Great Justice, which is a bronze trophy that 11.41% of the gamers who have played this game have earned.
For the gamers playing along with us, you have your goal, and feel free to let us know in the comments if you beat us in popping for Great Justice.
That's right. If you get it before Tony does, let us know. Tony, you can count us down when you're ready to synchronize the game.
Okay, I seem to be in some sort of menu with game show host type people.
Yeah, it's hard because I don't own a PSVR, so I was not able to play this game. I only could watch gameplay footage of
Yeah.
other streamers playing it, so I don't really know how the menus work or the options work, and that's sort of the downfall of me not owning. Because normally Tony has played the games, like actually played them to figure out the trophy, so I just don't. This one's going to be a little bit of a difficult game to
Yeah.
especially since Tony is in New York City and I'm in Norfolk, Virginia. So like, this is going to be even more of a challenge for
Yeah.
us. But we'll figure it out.
So I'm being prompted to do the tutorial. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it because I have no context otherwise. So let's do this.
Right. Definitely, I recommend it. And it's not very long. It takes less than 10 minutes for the
Okay.
tutorial, which is fine. So yeah. So I don't know if you know anything about this game because I certainly
Nothing.
didn't. When I started watching the footage. So
I know
yeah,
their
it was
names
interesting.
are J3RY for Jerry and
Yeah,
Grox.
rocks. So basically, you're like piloting a ship. It's basically I saw this game described as Overwatch for VR. It's like a
Okay.
team-based shooter, basically.
And the plot is that I'm, I guess, the star of this reality show or competition or
I
whatever.
guess. I
Okay.
don't really know. I didn't really pick up on much plot, to be honest. Um,
Ooh, okay. So this feels immediately like Riggs.
yes, and actually, it is similar in that you're piloting a mech that you need to shoot other people with. Like,
Yeah.
so it's basically the same concept. And you have a team, and you're shooting the other team.
So this is solely online play?
There is a single player mode to it. I read that the trophies in single player mode are harder to earn and are easier to get if you have earned ship mods by playing the multiplayer mode.
Okay.
So we're the game that, or the trophy that we're trying to earn is going to be a multiplayer game. But I have also read that the game will fill in with bots if there are not enough players online.
That's a good feature.
Yeah, because I know how much you dislike online trophies.
Okay. So the nice thing about having like a rig surrounding me is that it minimizes the effect of motion sickness.
Sure. Right, it feels very different to the... What was the one in the roller coasters?
Until Dawn Rush of Blood.
Right. It, like, just watching it, it feels very different to that, because there wasn't really, like... I mean, you had, I guess, a little bit of the car or whatever you were in, but it just...
Yeah. No, you were very much on rails.
Yeah, and the motion of that took up way more of the screen, you know, because at least here you have, like, the outline of your mech or whatever to, like, prevent them from being too much. So this is, as we said, the third PSVR game made available under the PS Plus program, and usually they leave the VR games up for longer than a month. So this one became available in January. This is technically a January release, and it's going to be available for download through March 6th. So you've still got some time to go out and get this one if you haven't.
So I have found the music options, and I am going to turn everything down real low.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Because I'd rather listen to your sweet serenades than these,
Oh, my dulcet tones.
That's right. I'm going to stick with default, because what the hell do I know?
Yeah, right?
Okay. And here we go. Yeah, so it's nice that they are giving these games. Of course, there was no guarantee that we were ever going to get a VR game as part of the PlayStation Plus package, but not only do they, of course, want to continue to advertise the PSVR and get people to purchase it, maybe because they feel bad that they're not using these free games that they otherwise have access to, but it's just nice for those that do own it.
Yeah, it's a nice little bonus, especially since the VR equipment is not a cheap piece of equipment. And I know a lot of times, I don't know how much the games typically are for the VR, but I feel like since you've already invested so much into the equipment, that it's nice that they give you sort of like a little bonus where you can test the games out kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like the design of our two hosts.
Yeah, they're good.
And I see what you're saying about Overwatch. It feels like a similar futuristic, cartoony style. I love this tutorial that's literally look at things, as if, like, I don't have my head movement down.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Well, and I mean, to be fair, for me, like, I've never played a VR game, so I would probably appreciate this kind of thing, because I don't know how the controls work, I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, you're a seasoned VR vet, so you're probably just like, ugh. But it's like one of those, like, you take the 100 level classes in college, and you maybe have a little bit more knowledge than, like, Joe Schmo next to you, so you're bored, but Joe Schmo next to you is like, oh my god, I didn't know any of this stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, you say that I'm seasoned, and of course I have played some VR, but the thing is that I have every time I want to play a VR game, I feel like I want to ensure that I have hours of free time because it takes time to set up the camera in my room, to get the equipment on, and then to feel like I'm
Right.
in the thing. And if somebody calls or texts me or my husband wants something, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to take everything off.
Take all, yeah.
Controls feel
And
intuitive. I mean, everything feels like you would expect it to.
that's good. Um,
It's not really dropping a mine if I'm throwing it in front of me, but okay.
no, you're dropping it far away from you.
I feel like there's another word for that.
Throwing, perhaps?
Yeah. Switching to heavy, okay. Oh, that's cool. I think I'm hitting the limit, though, of, like, too many options. Where I'm going to start
As
losing
far as
track
what
of... Yeah, like, you know, I now have a heavy version, I have a tracking weapon, I have a regular fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Okay. So, because I haven't had the ability to play this game, I have no idea how long this trophy is going to take us.
7 hours.
And 7 hours. Join us as we play Starblood Arena for 7 hours this evening. So what I'm going to do while you're doing this tutorial is give you a little bit more information about this game.
Great. Just in case I pop it, like, right now.
Right, in case you get it in the tutorial. Sorry, guys. So let me give you the PlayStation description of the game. It says, test your mettle in a furious arena combat as you move, evade, and attack in any direction. like they only let you go back. It's on rails. You can only go in one direction.
Yeah.
Against pilots from every corner of the galaxy. Fight for glory, credits, and your life as the Starblood Network broadcasts every lawless match for the universe to see. Oh, I get it. So it's like World Cup.
Okay, so like an arena.
It's FIFA. Whether it's single-player Carnage deathmatches, Team Carnage deathmatches, or Invaders co-op, you will be constantly challenged to step up your game and prove that you've got the skills to emerge victorious. The Starblood Network cameras are on, everyone is watching, and there's no safe space in the arena. Ready? You better be. Welcome to Starblood Arena.
Very exciting. Though I don't remember FIFA having as much deathmatch, but that's okay.
No. I mean, that would make it like the Hunger Games, I feel like.
I would probably watch more.
You'd watch FIFA more if there were teenagers killing each other?
Yes.
If that were the
Oh, that's weird. That's actually a little weird. Ooh, you can feel that in your stomach. Yeah.
I think I'm a bit behind, so I'm not quite sure what you're referring to.
You'll see.
Oh, okay.
I had to do a barrel roll for any of our Star Fox 64 veterans. Oh, I got a trophy. I didn't get the trophy, did I?
No.
Okay.
You got the trophy for finishing the tutorial, I believe.
I assume it's something like, you are the best.
Yeah. It's called, you did it! No, I don't. So you did get a trophy. It's not the trophy that ends our challenge, but you did earn one.
I've completed my very first day of Starblood Arena-ing.
You have arena'd the Starblood.
That's right. Get me in front of some customers. Let's do this for real.
Yeah. So now, and I don't know what you're doing because again I'm behind, but you want to find how to play Team Carnage.
Team Carnage? Team Deathmatch Carnage.
Yeah. Team games, just online games. Figure that out.
Okay. Figuring it out.
Good. Sorry, guys. I'm a little unprepared because, again, I cannot play this game.
I think I'm choosing my avatar, maybe?
Yeah, I'm not
She's...
really sure. Like, again, I'm behind. So.
I think I get to play as like a Felicia Day type character. That's cool.
Yeah, so there's 9 ships that have their own unique pilots and playstyle and loadout. So each character has their own thing going on, kind of like, any team.
Okay. So I don't have any mods.
Yeah.
It looks like I can't customize anything because I haven't unlocked anything.
Right, you haven't unlocked anything yet.
Can I change paint? Not even paint. Okay. Change my outfit. Can't do that.
Can you hit the, what's the thing called in the middle? The trackpad and see if you can change your crew? Isn't that what that says at the bottom? Oh, wait.
Oh, I can create a crew.
Oh, I see. See, I don't even know what you're...
I think this is to literally like a crew like other friends online.
Right, like other people that you're playing.
Yeah.
Again, I couldn't play around with this stuff, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm leading you in the wrong direction.
You're totally good. Okay, I should probably leave the crew that I just created because the crew is only me. Let's just play. Okay, so I'm doing a ranked match. No, a single player match. I've got 3 options.
No, you don't want to do single player. You want to do the ranked.
Ranked match, okay?
Yeah.
Quick match, Carnage, Team Carnage, Gridiron, or Invaders. Team Carnage?
Yeah, if you can. I think if you do quick match, it'll work the same. But yeah, I don't. As long as it's an online match, you should be fine.
I'll do quick. Okay. I'm playing as Alice. She likes the boom. If you survive her AA guns and grenade launchers, she's also got homing nukes. That seems really dangerous. Oh, I can change it up. Oh my gosh, I could be Elsa. This is definitely not the Disney princess I was expecting. Heavily armed and armored, she builds up heat from firing guns and uses it to power her deadly thermic lance. Gundo looks like a robot with a human brain. Adaptable to combat at any range, Gundo's heavy weapon supercharges his shields while draining his targets. Buck! I like Buck a lot. Guns, guns, guns. Missiles are for wusses. All he needs is guns and a big-ass forward shield. Buck reminds me of the whale character from Lilo and Stitch. I'm sure you'll see that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got Blade here. An expert at stealth and speed, he focuses on hit-and-run tactics, brutalizing enemies at close range. Okay, here's the thing. These aren't actually skills that these people have because I'm in giant mech. It's more the skills that the mech has.
Right.
Okay. Dreg. Very, I don't know, the Force. Deadly at long-range combat and fast enough for run and hide. Nothing escapes Dreg's dreaded ghost gun. Ooh, Apollonia's got a big gun in my face. Alright, let's be a little... Lauren, can I be tic-tac-toe? They are adorable.
You can be whoever you
I am being tic-tac-toe. This is happening. Alright, I'm searching for a match. I am playing as the little alien dudes from Toy Story. This is very exciting. I like the, I don't know. It's got like an intergalactic feel. It's,
Yeah, the aesthetic is pretty okay.
It reminds me a little bit of the new Ratchet and Clank game.
The new...
Yeah, the remake of the game based on the movie.
Yeah.
Alright, I have found a match. Now we don't...
the colors.
Yeah, I do too. We don't do a lot of multiplayer on the show, and part of that means we're probably going to be unprepared in the event that the audio from other players gets captured. So,
well, you're only broadcasting the party.
Oh, good, because sometimes people can be immature. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, I think the other people have to allow for their voices to be captured. You know what I mean? You know how we had that one episode where you forgot to allow your voice to be captured and we didn't... It was me talking to dead air for...
Lauren, we didn't forget. I was not ready for prime time. You were. I just wasn't ready, okay?
Well, that's fair. But yeah, I think people have to, like, allow for that.
Okay, I
Are
guess
you
you can see. I guess we can see everyone's names. I'm enjoying. What are the funnier names? Stank Tank is pretty awful. Yes, I work out is pretty hilarious. I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns out. Baroness Karen, the Stab Cab, the Swing Kid, Zayrod's 82. This is all very exciting. Oh no, Stank Tank is also. Oh man, I gotta be better than Stank Tank. Okay, let's go. Oh,
Are
I
you,
think.
you're the red team?
Yeah, I'm the one in the far left hand.
Okay.
I might have been holding us up. We're doing game mode gridiron. We're doing match map altar, and we're doing match end 5 minutes.
Okay. Sure. I hope. I'm not sure. Let me make sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure you can get the trophy if you play in the gridiron game.
Okay.
But I'm not 100%. So.
Well, listen. Here's the big secret about being the guide. Even if you don't know what the hell's going on, just confidently suggest that everything is okay.
Yeah, it should be good. Should be good. Good to go.
Am I?
I'll let you.
Get the ball. Oh, I
you
gotta.
know what? Yeah, it's like a football. It's like a football game.
Where's the goal? Ooh, boy, this is
I don't
disorienting.
know, I can't see what you're doing.
All right, I have a ball, and I'm heading towards a goal. There it is. I'm being shot at, I think. Gotta get it in the... Yes, I got a goal! I did a thing!
Yay!
But then I think I died.
That's cool.
So it's exactly like FIFA.
Yeah. You die after you get a goal. That's how it works.
So I think it is. Ooh, okay, I got a ball. I'm getting shot at! Ah! Okay, so this is cute. First of all, as playing the alien dudes, I get to see them, which is
Yeah,
cute.
I see that. Yeah.
I'm liking that a lot. Ooh, boy. I don't want to say that I'm feeling motion sick, because that's not quite true yet. But I could feel it coming, potentially.
Okay.
And I think part of that is because I have to, like, be positioning both the pitch and the yaw.
Yeah.
And, like, you're probably noticing now, I'm, like, totally upside down, and my body definitely feels like get right side up.
Right.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay, does it appear that I'm doing the thing that I should be doing?
The thing about this mode is that because you are currently focusing on getting the ball and scoring.
And not
The
killing.
trophy that the trophy that I've chosen for us is more about shooting and killing people.
That's classic Lauren, all violence.
Yeah, I mean, I could see if there's one for...
No, we have decided this is happening, so this is training, let's say. Ooh, I found a purple tesseract.
Okay.
For any, I don't know, Avengers fans. Okay, there's a ball here. I've gotten a ball. Where is the goal? Maybe over here? Uh-oh, somebody's shooting at me. Okay. I feel like I'm going very slow. Huh.
Yeah, if you look like, well, like I was saying when I was watching this other gameplay, like everyone, maybe it was just like the way they were moving their heads or something, but everyone looked like they were going really fast and like, I don't know, it seemed weird.
Yeah, how does this feel to you? Does it feel disorienting watching me?
No, I'm fine. This is much different than the gameplay footage I watched of other streamers. Like,
Maybe I'm like going at grandma speeds.
maybe.
Okay. Did I get the ball? You. Oh man. So it also reminds me a little bit of Rocket League in that I suck at that game and everyone else is awesome at it.
Yeah. It reminds me of Lucio Ball, which is an Overwatch thing that they do at the summer event, where like you can only play as Lucio and the whole point is to score goals with the soccer ball.
Okay. Okay. Enemy team is taking the lead. What the?
Do they have their? Oh, guess not. How would they?
I got comeback, payback time. Nice. I guess that guy killed me before.
Oh yeah.
So I'm also getting a notification that I'm being tackled, and I think I'm running into a mine, maybe?
Oh, perhaps, yeah. And then you're losing the ball.
And I'm having a hard time telling what's a mine and what's a ball. Like, that's a ball, I think.
Yeah. How
But
do you feel about like the design of these things? Like the level design and where the goals are and like how
I don't want to pass judgment because maybe I'm just confused and I'll pick it up. Because I'm having a hard time assessing where I am in the map and where the goal is, if the goal moves, or if I'm even the right side up. How did I do? Ooh, at dead last with only 1 kill. Oh boy, that did not go well at all, did it?
But isn't the point of it to score goals and not get kills?
Yeah, I thought so. I know that I did badly. How about that?
Okay. I mean, sure.
So, who developed this game?
Oh, you know, that's some good questions here. So, you know what? That information is not provided to me. So let me. Oh yeah, no, here it is. I can read. So the information here that I have says that this was developed and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, and that it was released on April 11, 2017. That was the American release date for it. But I actually don't know that that's accurate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, Google it. But if the date is accurate, that means that this game is a recent game, and that suggests that they probably didn't have a very large multiplayer base.
Yes. So when I was doing a little bit of research for this, that was the biggest complaint that people were having, that they were having a really hard time. And it was, you know, right when it had come out, like the date of the release, and they were saying that the servers were slow and they were having a hard time finding people to play with. And, you know, the games were eventually being filled in with bots. And so, you know, it's good that they do that, but at the same time, if like one of the main purposes of your game is to be multiplayer, you would hope that there would be enough people to fill in the teams.
Yeah. And I guess the problem was literally a lack of players, probably because of both the fact this is VR, and so you have a low maximum anyway.
Right.
But also, I guess not a lot of people had joined into this game.
Well, and I think part of it also was people were comparing it to Rigs when it came out, and you know, some people were saying that Rigs was the superior game, some people were saying no, this one's better, and so I think a lot of people had like differing opinions about which game to play, and
just the color scheme and the design of, you know, all the avatars you can play, and then the two hosts here on the side. This game is a more cutesy version.
Yes, this is the less serious version of Rigs, because I remember Rigs was like, you got to save the world. I don't even remember, but it was like we have a serious mission, and there's like the color scheme is very stark compared to this. It was there were a lot of blues and grays, and yeah.
And for me, I like the colors and everything. I'm into this, but I wonder if it's a misfire as far as who your core audience of VR players are.
Right, perhaps, because this seems very this just feels girly to me. Like, and I don't know that that's necessarily the case, but the colors are purple and pink and orange.
Yeah,
you know, and like it just feels very like traditionally feminine.
Yeah.
And
Or
even the characters have like a very sort of the aesthetic of them is very
Soft?
youngish.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I have here that this game was developed by White Moon Dreams.
Oh, okay, that's probably more accurate then. Whoever did your initial research failed. Spoilers, it was me. Ooh, I've become disoriented. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let's do this. Alright, so I think my mission is to kill.
Yes. The mission in this is to have the most kills.
Am I... I don't know what team I am.
I don't know.
Okay. Team Carnage. I'm on the red team, so I gotta kill blue guys. Got it. Probably should have known that.
You know, it seems to me that that's not...
Relevant info?
No. It seems to me that that's backwards.
Oh,
Like,
should I
wouldn't
be...
you want to be killing? I mean, no, I know you're assigned to the red team and you should be killing blue. That's clearly what it just said. But,
Yeah.
like, I know in Overwatch, you're killing the red people. The red people are the enemies. You know what I mean? So I could see how if you're used to
They
playing
seem to be
something
shooting
like that,
me.
but you're on the red team.
I don't know.
It says right there on the scoreboard, you are on the red team. Team assigned, red team.
Okay, so let me find a blue guy.
Okay. Yeah, it seems hard to track.
It does. Oh man, I am not doing well. Maybe I'm missing something.
I don't know. I mean, you went through the tutorial. I mean, what else could there be? There's like, but it's hard to see. Like,
He's
how
red.
do you differentiate?
He's red. Everyone in here is red. Except for him. Shit. Son of a gun. Okay. Okay. Did I kill him? Please tell me I killed him.
I'm so far behind probably.
No, I didn't. Okay. I am definitely getting shot at. Oh man. Oh man, I did it. I killed the thing. But
Yay,
I'm pretty sure it was blue.
yeah, you're
Oh,
supposed
that's
to
right.
kill
It is
me.
supposed to be blue. Huh. Oh man, okay. Yeah. Audience votes are being calculated. What the hell does that mean?
Cause you're watching. Cause there's people watching you. Remember,
Oh.
you're in an arena that's being broadcast on TV.
That's cool. I hope everyone can see my incompetence in its full glory.
I mean, they are. Yeah. So let's talk about the trophies that are available in this game.
Yes, let's do it.
So there are a lot of trophies in this game, actually. This is actually okay. So we get all of our trophy information from psnprofiles.com,
Mm-hmm.
a site that what's the word I'm looking for? It aggregates all this information from its players. And so
Yeah.
if you sign up for this website, it takes a look at all your trophy information and it adds it to its statistics. So, of all of the people who have said that they have played this game, this game has the most rare trophy of all of the games that we've played.
Nice.
It's the 1 platinum trophy. It is it's ultra rare, it says, and only 0.32%, not even 1%, 0.32% of the players who have played this game have earned that trophy. And that could be because maybe people load up the game once and they play it a little bit and then
Yeah.
they don't come back to it for a while. Or maybe, who knows? Who knows? Maybe there's a lot of people that have just started playing it, and so they haven't quite gotten the platinum yet, especially since this game just became free in January, so who knows? So there's 1 platinum, there's 1 gold trophy, there are 11 silver, and 42 bronze trophies. And that leads to a total of 1,230 points. And we don't know how difficult these trophies are because not a lot of people have earned them. So it could be hard to get all these trophies. It could be easy. We just don't know.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough people who play them. But comparing that to Riggs, Riggs also has 1,230 points, which is interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder if that's conscious.
I don't know. And the thing about it is, like, there's a lot fewer trophies, but more of them are gold.
Yeah.
So there's the 1 platinum, and then it has 6 gold, 8 silver, and 18 bronze, but it's still 1,230 points. So it's interesting that these games are similar, and they also have the same number of.
You know, and Riggs was the game that everyone anticipated. I mean, this is a game that was hyped before the VR came out. It was the launch title game. So obviously, the developers of Starblood Arena had this game in their sights. They knew they had to either bring to the table something that Riggs didn't, or be a cheaper clone of it.
Right. And we will get your feedback on that when we have finished our challenge.
We will.
But, yeah.
So I'm going to keep doing quick matches unless you think that I need to stick to Team Carnage. Okay, these 3 are so cute.
No, I think you can do quick matches because you can earn you know how whenever you get a thing that says, oh, come like shoot someone that you had just killed you or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the trophy that you're going for, you get by doing something similar to that. But you just have to shoot people.
Okay.
So just keep shooting shit is all I can really say.
Keep shooting shit. So I feel like at the end of the last match, I confirmed that I am in fact shooting the red guys. And it's interesting that they would assign me to the red team, yet shooting red guys gave me the assist.
Huh.
It feels like the enemy is always coded red, and the color team that I am doesn't matter. Does that make sense?
That's really confusing, though. Why wouldn't they just say, these are your team, and not assign you a color, and just say, shoot the red guys?
Unless I am confused. I mean, clearly I am confused because I had the lowest score 2 games in a row. And, you know, I will admit that multiplayer FPSs, that's not my bag. That has never been my bag. I have not enjoyed the multiplayer aspect. I'm a big single-player player. Yeah. So I will give the benefit of the doubt that I'm the incompetent one here. But I'm a gamer. I'll pick up on it. But I'm a little concerned that in 2 games, I'm still like, wait, what? Do you know?
Who am I shooting? Yeah. What's going on here? Yeah.
Because the game isn't giving me any sort of indication that, like, I don't know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there's no obvious health going down or something. So, So let's see if I can really suss this out. Any fun names this time? We've got Ace of Braids, pretty funny. Dirty Bubbles. Rydom Cowhurl. Prawn Queen. Oh, Stank Tank again. With a cute little clown costume. I want the clown costume.
There was a good name in the last match you played. It was Blunderwear. I don't know if you saw that.
I did see it, but I didn't say it. I'm glad that you saw that too. I enjoyed that. Sorry for name calling a bunch of random PSN profiles.
Yeah, sorry if you're out there like watching or listening, but we enjoy the PSN name.
That's right. We since you can't change your PSN name, It means that you had the foresight to have a clever one when you made your name. So way to go.
Right, right. Whereas like some people are like 13-year-olds when they make their names and they make their names like weird, crazy things with
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But some people are very clever and they come up with good stuff. So we appreciate it.
Okay, so I am playing what mode? Do I know this?
Not, I can't see.
Okay, definitely the bad guy. Red is bad. Oh,
Okay.
we're all killing each other, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just, I think it's just, this one isn't Team Carnage, it's just everyone kills everyone.
Kill him! Kill! Ah, I did a thing. Okay, I killed a person. Mama would be so proud.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she loves it when you kill people.
You know, growing up, that's how we trained. She said one day you're going to be in a virtual reality simulation with an avatar of 3 small aliens killing red guys. This is my arch enemy, Stank Tank. Oh, come on, you're going down, Stank Tank, level 17. Yes, I killed Stank Tank. Oh, and then I died immediately after, but I think it's a success. Okay, so I think I've got a handle on the regular Carnage mode because, you know, kill everybody. How hard is that?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, if you want to keep playing this one, we'll have to adjust the trophy because the trophy that I had picked is one of the team ones. So you
What?
have to be on a team to earn it.
No, I can totally do a team one. That's fine. This will be sort of the last practice, and then we'll focus on Team Carnage after this.
Okay, alright.
Assuming I can figure out the color coding, we'll be good to go.
Okay.
Again, I really think it's red.
Well, yeah, because if they've marked everyone here as red, like that seems to me that you need to shoot red.
Right?
Yeah. Which
I've
is such a weird.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just name our team like Alpha and Beta or something?
Right.
Or whatever, you know, you don't be Omega and Alpha.
Well, and it just seems strange because, like, do you even need that indicator? Like.
What do you mean, of what team I am?
I mean, obviously you need an indicator as to what team you're on, but like, a name shouldn't be necessary as long as you get the color coding right. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
on Overwatch, you're not given a team name. You're just like, hey, when you look around at the beginning. Well, I guess it's different there because on Overwatch, your team starts in like a home base.
Mm-hmm.
You're all together, and then you can look around and see, oh yeah, I see the blue outlines around my team. Like this is my team.
Yeah.
So obviously the people that don't have blue outlines are the ones that we're shooting at, and they're just red. You just know they're red.
Yeah.
So like. Yeah, I don't know. Here, you just sort of start out like in anywhere on the map, right? You're not like.
Right. I mean, I'm sure there are spawn points, but I don't know the map well enough.
Right.
And again, because you can do this entire thing upside down, it's very hard to tell where you are in the map.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting a bunch of medals. That's cool. You see, I'm not totally incompetent, guys. I mean, I'm somewhat incompetent, but not totally.
It's funny because one of the medals that I saw you getting a lot in like the team match that you were playing
Yeah.
was called, it was like the comeback one,
Yeah.
which you earned for getting a kill after dying 5 times in a row.
Okay, so maybe I should not be that proud, is what you're saying.
I mean, that was early days. That was like, you know, when you first started.
That's really funny.
But now you just got 3 kills without dying. So
There we
like,
go.
you know,
I'm proud now.
yeah,
I'm so glad you didn't say anything in the moment. You were just, let him have his
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have more experience with this type of game. You're big into Overwatch. That's your bag.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're going down, Stank Tank. Yes, he did go down. So, how does this look compared to... I guess that's not fair, because they're totally different types, but...
Yeah, and it's a completely different play style.
Yeah.
But you know,
Because
Overwatch does
Overwatch
have
is
that.
it's more cooperative.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes. Your team has to work together if they want to win,
Hmm.
more or less. You can't go out, like, I feel like the gridiron mode here is sort of similar to that, where like you have to sort of like figure out where the ball is and score, and like your team maybe can help you with that. I don't know. But either way, you can't win a game by yourself in Overwatch. You can't win a match
Right.
just on one person's merit. You know, you can people can go around and shoot the other people and kill them, but like if you're just shooting one on one, or like you think you're gonna take out the whole other team or whatever by yourself, that's never gonna fly. And like you really need to say, okay, my teammate has their ultimate ability up, which seems to me here to equate to the supercharged weapons that you have or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, my ult is up, so like let's work together. You know, your ult disables everyone's abilities, my ult like is a giant exploding tire that will kill everyone, you know, so like let's disable their abilities and then explode them with my tire,
Yeah.
kind of a thing. And so it's a lot more cooperative. Of course there are modes like this, free-for-all modes where everyone just goes and kills everyone, but those are like in the arcade, they're special modes. That's not how the game is normally played.
Yeah, I hear you.
um, I mean, it can be the only mode you go in and play if you want it to be that way, but it's not what when the game first came out, it wasn't one of the modes that was available. They've added this in since the game has been out, which is one thing I really like about Overwatch. They are continually updating content. Like, for example, today, which is February 8th, was the start of their year of the, what year is it, the dog? The year of the dog event, for Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year, I guess. And so there's new content, there's new skins, there's new aesthetic things, there's a new map. Um, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, it is way more like co-op based than this,
Okay.
especially in the competitive mode. Like if you and your team aren't communicating, aren't working together, you're never gonna go up the ranks.
I'm actually not sure that there even is the ability to communicate in this one.
I think if you build a crew, you can probably. Right? Like if you
Okay.
have friends,
Yeah.
that you can play with.
No, I don't have friends. I appreciate you bringing that up.
I meant you in like the generic.
Oh.
Everyone has friends that they can play with.
Oh, wow. So my insecurity really came out, there. So sorry about that. So you might notice I'm playing as Felicia Day now.
Yeah, yeah. You know, she reminded me of she actually looks like in Ratchet and Clank. Isn't there that one chick that always has the goggles on the top of her head? Am I making that
Yeah.
up?
No, I think you're right.
I don't know what, and she has like long ears, so it looks like this chick's hair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Isn't she the other Lombax? Like there's another Lombax?
Yeah.
Wow, I really know a
I
lot
don't
about
know if
Ratchet and Clank.
You're welcome.
You did introduce me to those games. They're great. They're really great games.
They are. I noticed Philip was playing, our friend Philip was playing Ratchet and Clank.
I actually gave him my copy after I platinumed it,
did
so
you?
that is all thanks
Nice.
to me. I'm liking Thuggernaut. I'm liking Kiss My Sass. Very cool. She appears to be my competition since she's my golden version of the Avatar. And Elsa got back. I'll be back, Choi. Everyone's so clever. I love it.
Aw. Guys, we just have a lot of love for the world.
We
We just want to
do.
love you. Love us back is all we ask.
Okay, Amira.
Eh.
Ooh. So, the game does allow you to sort of reset your orientation because
Okay.
I sat back.
Oh.
Fascinating stuff there. Okay, so I'm gonna start killing red because I think red are the bad guys.
Just shoot at shit.
I'm gonna shoot at all the shit. Not
Cool.
shoot the shit. That's too relaxed.
Yeah. That's what we're doing.
That's right. Yes, it is the red. What a stupid naming convention.
Yes. That is dumb. That is super dumb.
Why would you name your teams the colors that are color-coded? Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we figured it out. I would have given that note during QA, but that's okay.
Yeah, like, who tested this game?
I feel like we always are blaming the developers for something or other, but I feel like our critiques are fair.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I figured that out, let's see how well I can actually play this game. I will say that I have gotten used to the controls. They're very natural. I'm probably not using all the guns that I have access to, mostly because I forgot, how to access some of them.
Yeah.
Oof. And, come on. See, I'm making kills. If you could see me in real life, if my camera were on, you would see that my head is all over the place. I'm, looking behind me. Alright, I'm in last place, but only by 1 kill, so that's not too bad. I'm not too embarrassed.
Yeah. No. You're doing much better.
Come on. Yes! And I died, but that's okay. My team has taken the lead, and I did not kill that guy, but that's okay. Oh shit! Oh shit! I apologize for the cursing.
Yeah, Tony doesn't normally curse. I'm the one with the potty mouth over here.
Though I think I cursed a lot during the other VR games, so people probably think I do curse a lot.
Yeah, but that one sort of deserved swear words.
That one was scary.
It was. I mean, it wasn't for me because I wasn't playing it and there was a delay, so you would freak out and I would look away from the screen.
Yeah, I recall you laughing a lot.
I did. Just because the things that you were saying were hilarious. You were blaming me and you're like, why are you making me play this game? It was really funny.
Yeah, it's not your fault, but I like blaming you.
No.
Okay, let's see here. I don't see any bad guys. And that's right, they're the bad ones. They have done something morally reprehensible, and that's why I'm allowed to kill them. Otherwise, I would have to, examine myself and my motives, and that's not happening.
Not in this game, anyway.
Nope. Where? Didn't even see who killed me. So, normally when you have, the comments and everything up, you can see sort of the time that's elapsed and everything, and because of the layout of VR, I cannot. So just out of curiosity, how long have I been playing?
Oh, I can't see that.
Oh, okay. I got the comeback medal. That means I died 3 times in a row, and I shouldn't be proud of it, but I am.
It's 5.
I'm so glad that you're here to set the record straight, Lauren. What would I do without you? Holy moly.
Probably be confused about how many times you've died.
Probably. I still wouldn't know how long I've been playing. And at least I'd have the confidence that I only died 3 times.
I think that's just because it is the VR game and we can't, because you can't see it, I can't see it.
Oh no, that's fair. No big deal. I was just curious because I wanted to know at what point it took me to figure out the controls. I think that's an interesting...
Right? Like how long you have been playing before you finally got comfortable with it, yeah. It's when we export this later to YouTube, I can put it in the comments and be like, yo.
Nice.
And that's actually something I should be doing now that I think about it. Hi, critiquing our own show on air.
That's right.
putting how long it took us to actually get the trophy in the comments, because you and I do talk for a bit after we get the trophy, so it's not like we get the trophy and then all of a sudden we're done immediately.
That's true.
I should go back and figure out where, because that is part of the challenge. How long did it take our viewers to get the trophy versus how long did it take us? So.
You're absolutely right. Let's be better streamers.
Yes, let's improve ourselves.
Well, I was in last place, but I am the most improved, if I may say so myself.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You're kicking some butt.
Oh, so close to leveling up. Okay, I will say I am not noticing much of a difference between the avatars. And the description made it seem like there would be a difference. Like some would be faster, stronger.
Right.
Maybe I just chose two similar. Let's do a different loadout. Let's see.
And maybe it's not like maybe the things themselves look all the same, but like the oh, but if some people move faster, then why wouldn't they look like they were moving faster? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be going around the same speed.
Okay, let's go with head in a jar. Ranked. We're gonna do more Team Carnage. Oh, should I do the Invaders? We haven't done that one yet.
Sure, I don't really know what the...
Let's do Invaders. We have to give our viewers a full and accurate picture of what this game is like.
Yes, I agree.
Though we're probably not going to hit on the single player mode, are we?
No, probably not. Just
maybe after I get the
know...
trophy, I'll jump into it just to see.
The thing is, like, I haven't noticed you earning any medals towards our trophy.
Is it time to hint me at what I should be doing?
Yeah, so if you'd like, I can tell you what medal you have to earn
Okay.
to get this trophy.
Okay.
So, to get the trophy for Great Justice, you have to earn 15 Avenger medals, and to get an Avenger medal, you have to kill an opponent that just killed one of your teammates. So basically, you have to look for someone who's shooting at your teammate and kill them.
Huh, you would think that would come naturally.
And you know what? The description in the trophy guide I was looking at literally says, this one should come naturally. So I was like, all right, let's do that one.
Okay.
But I do notice you've been getting the Vengeance one a lot.
Yeah.
Which you get by killing someone who just killed you.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder. These are other players I'm playing against, right? These are people.
Some of them are. Some of them may be bots. I really don't know.
Because if I kill somebody that killed a bot, I wonder if that counts towards the teammate trophy.
I think it does because they are still on your team.
I guess that's true. Searching for a match, looking through the whole internet. That's the official matchmaking. Ooh, failed to find a match. I guess we are not doing Invaders. Can't be spending our whole video searching for matches. It just is not entertaining.
Nope.
I would be a head in a jar if you gave me the chance. If you said, Tony, you want to be a head in a jar? I'd be like, can I still feel things? And if the answer is yes, then I'm in.
You wouldn't want to have a body?
I mean, if I had a failing body and they replaced it into a mechanical body, I would be fine with that.
Oh, sure. Now, the thing that you just said
Yes.
is different than that. You made it seem like if you were like just a normal guy walking down the street and someone said, Tony, you want to be a head in a jar? You'd be like, yeah, no problem, let's do it.
Well, not like at that moment. I would be walking to go get like a sandwich and I'd be like, well, okay, I'll do a detour to get this head in the jar procedure. It'd have to be certain circumstances.
Right, but that's not how you worded it initially.
Is
what I'm saying.
I hear you. Okay, we found a match.
If I also were, if my body were failing and it had the ability to put my head in a jar to keep me alive, I think I'd say thanks but no, because I don't want to get old. I don't want to live for a long time.
I want to live forever.
Yeah, I know you do.
But that's just because I'm very narcissistic. Let's see. Or Elsa what? That's funny. I like that. Filet-o ship. Very good. Buck naked. All right. Let's do it. I feel like they're always waiting on me because I'm always like, ooh, what's that say? What's that say?
Yeah, you're like looking at all the things and things are delayed because of you.
A lot of people ask me, you have a giant plastic thing on your face. Does that feel heavy or does it get sweaty or tiring? Of course, referring to the VR headset. And the answer to all those things is no. It really feels very natural, like you're wearing sunglasses. I mean, it's a little heavier, but
Yeah.
it's not too bad.
Hmm. I've never obviously done the VR, so I can't speak to that. But
So you must take what I'm saying as gospel.
sure, it must be true. I have no way to tell otherwise.
That's right. So I have to find people who have killed my teammates. So I have to watch as they murder my friends and then murder
Right.
them.
Which is why I'm saying we could definitely switch it to the other thing that you have been getting more naturally.
Would that be the
The
first
one
time we've
where
ever switched a trophy mid-challenge?
Well, I think the first time we played a VR game, which was Riggs, you didn't even get the trophy because it was you were having a hard time. Like we had played for I don't know how long. It was while you were still like I feel like something happened. Like you were feeling too like you were getting a headache and you were
I got
feeling too.
vengeance! Oh, vengeance is not the
Yeah,
one.
no, but let's switch it to that one.
Okay. I will
Because you've been
say,
getting that one.
I disagree with you. I think I did get the trophy in Riggs because it was for getting a goal. It was like I had to get some ball or something into a hoop, and I was getting a little like disoriented and kind of like I can't do this anymore. But I did get it in the end. We can go
No,
back.
I don't think you ever actually got the trophy that I had picked out. I
Oh,
think you
really?
did get a trophy, but
But
it
you-
wasn't the one that we had. Yeah.
Oh. So this is kind of par for the course then to switch trophies for these VR games.
Yeah. I think the last VR game, the one on the rails, I keep forgetting the name of it. Until Dawn, is that correct?
Yeah.
You did get the trophy on that one.
Okay.
But that one was just like, hey, complete X number of levels and you get the trophy. So
Yeah.
but I feel like these are a little bit harder because you actually have to like
Be
do a thing.
talented.
Yeah.
Have elite skills.
So I don't mind switching the trophy just because it did seem like the one that I had picked out would be a natural thing to do because I feel like in Overwatch it's a lot easier to see, oh, this guy's shooting at my friend or my teammate, let me just go kill him. Just because the maps aren't quite so like the area of combat is a lot more limited, I feel like. There's not like all these I don't know, because it is much more cooperative and you want to help your teammates out more, that you sort of like watch what's happening. And also, you know what it is about that? There's a kill feed. Like you can turn it on and see who just died and who killed them. And you can go, oh, I'm gonna go kill this person now. So you would, like in Overwatch, the trophy that I picked out for you, you would have had it like almost immediately probably. Just because of the nature of the game. But yeah, I'm cool with switching it just because this other one seems to be coming more naturally to you.
Cool. Okay. Event
So
Loot
now
Pinata.
we've changed it to Payback's a Beast.
Nice.
That's the name of the trophy you want. So
Oh boy. I do have to kill things in order to get a trophy, so let's focus
yes,
now.
that is the ultimate goal. Killing things.
Remember when I joked this would take 7 hours?
I don't think it's going to take 7 hours.
Kill everything! I'm getting a lot of assists, I'm noticing as well.
Yeah, I feel like that one's an easy one to get to. Because you just shoot things that other people are already shooting at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you know, you're naturally going to shoot at things that are the...
Okay. And I'm all these trophies are cumulative, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's like you have to earn them all in one match. It's like you just have to get this number of medals.
I wonder if there's a way that I can, if it a lot of these get 50 of this, get 20 of this. It's nice when the game has a way for you to see how many you've gotten, if there's an in-game tracker. But
Yeah.
I noticed that it's not a common feature.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, I did really bad that round. Okay, 2 kills. Let's see. I think maybe there is a difference. Maybe I'm just not very good at Gundo.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe it's because his weapons are different.
Yeah. Right, him cowhurl. It's so funny. Have we ever talked about our names and their meaning?
I think briefly we have. I don't know. Let's do it though.
Let's do it.
that. Let's have that conversation.
Let's.
Tony,
Here we go.
you have-
Get ready.
Oh my gosh, it's so involved. Tell us about your name, Tony.
As a kid, I was obsessed with the Back to the Future series. And,
As a kid, you were?
Well, let me
Wait,
finish. Let me finish.
Let's correct that statement.
Let me finish. As a kid, I was obsessed with Back to the Future, and Paradox came from that, from those movies. But the thing is that I had to choose a bunch of, AOL accounts, things, and so Paradox was what I was using for everything. And a lot of people, I feel, switched their accounts when they hit, I don't know, teenager or so, but I kept it because Paradox also kind of had this like moody, you can't tell who I am, I'm a Paradox. So it worked for my teenage stage, and then as an adult, I still love Back to the Future for the nostalgia factor, so it continues into my adulthood as well, and it worked for every stage of my life, and I have no regrets.
Huh. Well, that's good.
How about you? How about Caustic Sofa? Did you have like a really bad sofa experience once?
I hate sofas. No, it's kind of a weird story. So there's this band from Scotland. They're like a pop punk band, I guess you could call them. And
I mean, you could call them anything, but are they?
at some point they were. The thing about this band, the band is called This, is that they were not locked into any one style of music. Their early stuff was like, punky, poppy, whatever, and then later they got more like electronics noises and like sort of almost kind of dancey. But anyway, they had a song called Caustic Sofa.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it because of its play on caustic soda, which I don't know if you know anything about caustic soda, but caustic soda is lye, and it's, I like the word caustic a lot, just because I feel like I am that.
Okay.
I'm sort of acerbic, and like I have this snark to me, if you haven't noticed.
Never noticed.
And I really liked caustic soda.
Yeah.
As just like a thing.
Yeah.
And then again, signing up for things like AOL, AIM accounts, whatever, caustic soda was taken, and I was like, oh well, let me switch it to sofa, like this song.
Yeah.
So I often go back and forth between soda and sofa when I'm signing up for things. And so like my Twitter handle is caustic soda, and when I signed up for like OkCupid or whatever, I went with caustic sofa because I didn't want people to be able to find caustic soda on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? You want to like sort of have a disconnect there because you don't want anonymous strangers on a dating site to find you in real life on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't use Paradox for, everything.
Right. No, of course not. But like those two things are pretty much my staples, like those two versions of it. And then that naturally led into my clothing brand, my crochet brand, I guess, of caustic wear. So like it just sort of one led to the other kind of thing. Yeah.
I hear ya. Yeah, you have to have your professional accounts. I believe my professional account is Big Sexy 6969.
Perfect. What is your profession? Porn star? Is that what's going on here?
I don't know why you would say that. Where do you get that impression? Okay. I don't know if I'm doing better necessarily, but I am shooting things, so that's a start. If I can get a position where I can see most of the room, that of course is a big advantage.
Yeah.
Let's see
The
here.
thing I don't like about this game is that there's no like goal.
You mean like
the Team Carnage matches are just about who can kill the number of. Feels like, because like in Overwatch, the goal is to like push the payload to the end of the map or like take and hold objectives or whatever. This just feels like just shoot shit, and in 5 minutes we'll tell you who did the best.
So what kind of objectives are in Overwatch?
So there's like guard the payload, like so that it can get to the end of the map, like escort it. There's escort missions, but then if you're on the other team, you have to stop them from escorting the payload. And then there's like map objectives where it's like there are 2 points on the map and you have to like capture both of them. And there's also in the arcade mode, there's like a capture the flag mode. There's just all sorts of different weird things.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't played Invaders, so I can't speak to that. But it does seem like even with the soccer, it's kind of just get the most.
Yeah, get the most of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite mode for all of these types of games and always has been is capture the flag. I love capture the flag. And I feel like it's not that popular. Is that a mode that you connect with, or?
I don't really. I know a lot of people like that, and I know, like, from back in, like, Halo days, you know, capture the flag was always a popular multiplayer mode there. But I feel like I know in Overwatch it's not very popular because, I mean, they've changed it now where, like, I don't know, something about the maps. Oh, the thing about capture the flag in Overwatch is that draws are a possibility. And so, like, because they're timed, so, like, after X number of time, if no one has scored, then you can get a draw, and that's really obnoxious. So, capture the flag was not a mode that people were going to naturally do because who wants to have a draw? You know, like, that's not a fun way. And, like, most of the time, people were just camping at their flag and defending and not going and trying to capture the other person's flag. And that's not fun. So, like, for me, it's not really a mode that I gravitate towards, just because it does feel like, you know, there are some people who are going to camp at the flag to defend it, and there are some people that are going to go and try to get the other flag, and it just feels like I never knew which one I should take, like which role I wanted to be in, and then I would just get confused, and I'd end up like in the middle of the map being like, where do I go?
Yeah, I hear you. And I think I prefer to play more of a support role. So I guess that works out because most people don't immediately jump to that. So I'm in demand, I guess. But yeah, it can be confusing. Especially when we don't have a good way to communicate.
Yeah, if you're not on comms or whatever, you don't have your microphone on. And one of my favorite characters in Overwatch is Lucio, and he's a healer. And so, like, part of the problem with playing him on Capture the Flag is, do you stay with the campers or do you go with the people that are trying to capture? Because usually on those maps, no one wants to play healer.
Yeah.
And so there's only one healer, and so you're like, well, where do I go? Like, which group of people do I stay with? Who's gonna need the healing more? So it just gets like,
Yeah, I hear you. So I really enjoyed playing. I felt really good with that ship and that character.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to stick with him. There's something about it that just it matched my playstyle. There's a certain smoothness to him, so I liked that a lot.
I see that they reassigned you to the blue team in that one. I wonder if
Oh,
there's a reason for that.
maybe it became unbalanced.
I mean, they didn't. I don't think they reassigned you mid-match, but you had been like every other match you'd been on that I'd noticed had been on the red team.
Hmm. I also have a player level, so maybe it's about evening it out.
Oh, maybe like yeah, maybe I see what you're saying. Like making the teams more even.
Because I'm pretty sure in every game we've played, I've been the lowest level player. Again, I'm playing blind, so I've only hit level
Right.
2 as far as a player ranking, and then each of my characters are level 1 or 2 at the max. And I think
Right,
the
right.
the lowest I've seen is like 6. I think everyone's higher than
Oh,
I am.
okay. Yeah.
So, what was that?
What time is it? It's my first yawn.
Oh my gosh, the first yawn of the game!
9:13. Mark it on the big board.
Mark it. I love it so much. You know what it is though? Because obviously, we have busy lives, we get tired, we make time to
Yeah.
do this. So,
Yeah.
we play around and jest. But it does show whenever I think that one of us would be like, okay, I think I'm done.
Yeah. Well, also like I wake up at 5:30 every day, so there's a lot of that to factor in.
Right, but okay, if the point of these episodes is to say what game can you jump into for a little bit just to unwind, at what point would you be like, okay, this has failed to keep my attention, or this is enough? I think that your yawning point is a really good indication of this is when I think you would stop.
Yeah, but I've never been of the opinion that these PlayStation Network games should be that kind of game. Do you know what I mean?
You think they should be when you can carve out time for them?
Well, I think it should be whatever the game is. I don't think it should be like it depends on whatever the game is. Like this is one of the ones where obviously you can just jump in and play it for like 10 minutes and call it a day, whereas something
Right.
like the Batman game or whatever, that one is a little more in depth and you'd want to maybe spend some time on that. So I just feel like it just depends on whatever the game itself is.
How are you at doing a game like, say, Batman or any other story-based game in which, you're playing to a completion of a story and you felt like I'm able to jump back into it, or do you really need to dedicate a lot of time?
I feel like I can jump back in pretty easily. I think it depends on how involved in the story I am. So something like the Batman game, I'd want to sit down and play pretty extensively in like as few breaks as possible, because there is that element of you are making the decisions, you are involved in that. Whereas
Yeah.
something like Ratchet and Clank, where there's very obviously a story and there's stuff going on, but it's like the story proceeds no matter what you do kind of thing. Like you can
Yeah.
just sort of back out of it and be like, okay, yeah, I understand the plot of this. I can just put it down for 3 days and come back to it and know exactly where I am.
Yeah, yeah. There are games that I have gotten lost in and had to restart.
Really?
That has totally happened to me, where I'll put in up to 10 hours into a game, and then I've put it down for whatever reason, and I've come back and been like, I don't know who I am. I don't know why I care about
Yeah.
any of these characters. And it's
Right.
just been better for me to just start over, replay the entire 10-hour intro, and just go from there. And that sucks, but sometimes you get into a game that just doesn't allow you to pop in and out.
Right. Yeah. No, I think that's a fair. I mean, there are games like that where like you have to sit down and dedicate your entire weekend or whatever to playing the game
Yeah.
because you want to be pulled out of it because you get so involved and you want to finish the story or whatever happens.
Yeah. Now, I have Skyrim on VR, and that's another one where I'll get so lost in what I was doing. Like, I'll load a save, and I'm, like, in front of a character talking to them, and I'm like, I don't know the context for what I'm doing.
That's interesting. Did you find that to be the case when you played Skyrim not on VR?
You know what it is that I was able to spend a lot of time playing Skyrim, sort of uninterrupted, because you just turn the system on. With VR, you have to again make sure that you have free time, put the system on your head, and so I've found less time to play on VR than I thought I would. So no is the short answer to your question.
Right, right. Yeah, I think that's probably fair, especially since, VR, it's not something you can play for like 10 hours at a time because your brain gets tired. I'm sure your eyes get tired, your face gets tired from having the equipment on it. Like, you can't just sit there because it's true. I could sit and play Skyrim for just like a whole day and not do anything else. I mean, I
Yeah.
could. I don't. I could, but I
Right.
don't. But I feel like with VR, you can't. Like, it's not physically possible to do that.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I mean, as much as I would want to play Skyrim for 8 hours with a VR,
Yeah.
I can't. And then once you take
Yeah.
that thing off your head, you really don't want to put it right back on.
Right. Yeah. I get that.
Okay, so
So okay, I'm just sort of like,
concerned.
no, I'm not concerned. I haven't really been paying attention to the gameplay, to be honest. Like, I've
Neither
been
have
watching,
I.
but
Oh my god, who's piloting this thing?
shut up. I mean, I've been watching what you've been doing, but I haven't really been picking up on like the visual cues and stuff.
Okay.
So when your field of view dims, does that mean you're taking damage?
Yes.
Okay.
It does feel that my shield goes down, and then I can walk away or fly away, and it does seem to come back up after some time. But I think my attitude has been I'd rather just kind of be aggressive and
Yeah.
go for the respawn rather than try and wait it out.
Yeah. And you know what? That's an interesting difference between this and Overwatch because Overwatch is so team based and like it's an important thing to be together with your team.
Hmm.
Like if you're on the verge of dying but your team is making a charge, it's like you want to back off of whatever, you want to disengage and
Yeah.
heal and then get back together with your team or
That's
whatever.
because healing is an element in that game. It's not here, so
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it does seem like you can pick up those things and recharge your shit, right?
oh yeah, that's true. But I mean, healing as far as being a strategy, one player heals you. I think that it's more of an incentive to step away if it's somebody's job to heal you.
Right, but there's also in Overwatch there are like health packs that you can just go pick up. You don't
Yeah.
have to rely on a healer.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like I understand the mechanics. I have the controls down, and maybe if I dedicated 20, 30 hours to this, I would get better. I would, become much more of an expert at really getting a handle on the intricacies of controlling
Right.
the ship in a three-dimensional space. But I feel like this is sort of the skill level that I'm going to have for probably the first 20 hours. And I'm not
Yeah.
doing well. I'm not doing terrible, but I'm not doing well. But I am enjoying myself. I am having fun with this.
Good. That's good.
So even though I'm not winning, I'm leveling up. They have the experience system, and I get new loadouts. I get new mods. So there is that sort of dopamine kick when I've just gotten enough experience to get a pink feather on my head. I'm super excited.
Right.
That's I like that. I like that they have a system to keep you engaged, especially since you
Yeah.
mentioned in the gameplay it's really how do you do after 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Because your loadout is so important. Because it is like who's the best of the best in this 5 minutes. Like
Yeah.
having the best equipment is the key, and the fact that it's not microtransaction based and you do earn them in game is important.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it's possible, if you have a quick Google, if you can IMDb and see if any of these voices are voices of people that we recognize. Because I hear these voices and I feel like I have heard them before, especially the two hosts.
Oh, that's interesting because I have this on mute. Like I can't hear any of it. So Like I don't know. So let me look it up.
Yeah, great. The two hosts have a voice that I would not be surprised if one of them was in Ratchet and Clank before. Um, the big blue guy, his voice sounds familiar. Like these staples in the voice acting community. So I'm just
Sure.
curious.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Ooh, I've done
So
Gridiron.
the big blue guy is Grox. Is that correct?
Yes. No, well, no. The big blue guy is I don't know. I think Grox is the TV host, the bigger one.
Oh, I don't know who you mean by the big blue guy. Then, do you know what his name is?
I'll look the next time I'm available.
Oh, the guy that you're playing as.
Yeah.
Gumbo, maybe? I mean, I'm just looking at everyone who's listed with it.
Okay. And see if there's anybody that's like, oh my gosh, you were. That's played by Johnny Depp. I would be amazed.
Yeah, so far nobody has been anybody that I've known.
I think I'm in a trophy boosting match.
Why do you think that?
No one is going for the objective of the gridiron. Everyone is huddled around each other, just shooting each other. And because we don't respawn like normal in this mode, I think that everyone here is trophy hunting.
Huh. Maybe.
Which is cool. I've come across randomly trophy hunting communities before. The last time it happened to me was in BioShock 2. And it's funny because normally someone will reach out to you and will say, listen, we're all trophy hunting, you know, you can leave, or if you wanted to do this, you know, we're kind of gaming the system, and it's interesting.
You know, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah?
There's this trophy in Overwatch that you get as when you play as Lucio, who is the guy who can wall ride because he's on like rollerblades or whatever.
Yeah.
And the trophy is you get it for killing, I think, 4 other people, getting like the death blow while you're wall riding without dying. So you have to do this in one go, basically, and it's hard. It's not an easy trophy to get. You have to like use the environment to kill people, and it can be tricky.
Yeah.
And there are times where, you know, like people will, like especially in competitive mode, if an entire team has bailed and there's one person left, they're like, oh, help me get this trophy. And it's like, okay, but they put it in there because you can probably get it naturally in gameplay. Like, it's not like it's like super difficult. People have earned it just regularly, so I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. 'Cause
do you feel like it's not in the spirit of the game, or?
yeah, maybe a little bit.
I hear you.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I would say that the trophy collecting community is divided on this issue. I have certainly used cheap methods to get trophies before. I've never cheated, but I've definitely done things that you can tell the developers did not intend you to do.
Sure, and I feel like if, let's say it's the last trophy that you need and it's like a difficult one and you're having a hard time getting it, I can see going up to like someone being like, hey, can you help me game this system, because I'm a trophy hunter and I just want this one last trophy or whatever.
Right.
But for it to be something that you could in theory Like especially with a game like Overwatch where it's clear that you're going to continue to play it. It's not like you're going to get the trophies and stop playing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's a little bit of a different situation.
I don't know if this guy is just camping so we can kill him. It's so weird. Oh no! I think the point that he's trying to do is let's kill each other. So weird. Okay, I'll tell you the system that I gamed that felt the cheapest, and that
Okay.
was Little Big Planet. In Little Big Planet, you have to create a level, have 50 people, different people play the level, 50 different people like the level, and maybe you have to play 50 levels, something like that.
Okay.
And the number of levels that existed in Little Big Planet, for people to even come across your level naturally, it was
Right.
like an absurd requirement. And so what people would do is they would register online. They would say, hey, if you like my level, I'll like yours. And I joined a community, and we basically did that until we got to 50.
I mean, that seems like that's the only way you're ever going to get that trophy.
I mean, I guess the real way would have been, like, just have an amazing fucking level.
Right, just make a level that everyone wants to play, but still, how do you get people to know that your level even exists
Yeah.
in that situation? Because, as you're saying, there's like a ton of them out there.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I felt. So. Alright, so the comeback is what I'm trying to get, right? Or
No, you're trying to
Avenger.
get the vengeance. The one where you get. Oh my gosh, where did it go?
I really do think that we're all doing it. I think that's exactly what's happening here, and it's hilarious.
Everyone's going for the same one where you kill the person that just killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really funny. Like, we've somehow randomly, because you and I have gamed a little bit to make sure that we get the trophies that we're trying to for this.
Yeah.
And if this is how I end up getting this, I'm going to be so freaking amused. Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
there
think.
have been times where I've been like, I need this trophy, just tell me how to get it immediately. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny, I almost chose the trophy where you get medals for dying by your own mines and shit. I was
Really?
like,
Oh, that's funny. You know, there was always the one Amnesia game where it had you get one trophy, it didn't matter which. And then you have the ability to get a trophy instantaneously by backing out.
right away.
Yeah. I like those because technically the game could end in the first 4 freaking seconds.
Right.
But, you know. Okay, so we can't check how I'm progressing, but I have to be close.
You have to be close to any one of them, to be honest. The assist one, the Avenger one, the comeback one.
Yeah.
Like, you've been getting a lot of them. I don't know why one hasn't.
What, this 25 is the number that I'm supposed to hit?
They're different. So the Avenger one is 15.
Mhm.
The assist one is 25. And I think the comeback is 20. And the vengeance is 15. So...
Okay, so we're there. I mean, we got this.
yeah. I feel like it'll happen sooner or later.
So there was nobody famous as far as a voice actor, is that correct?
No, there were only like 7 or 8 voice actors listed, and some of them had like 4 credits that were like weird, crazy, like their film school movies or whatever, and then
Wow.
so yeah, there was nobody there that I recognized.
How do you even... I know I'm not talking to the right person, of course, but how do you even get involved in this? Like, how do you even say, I want to be a voice actor, oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get involved with this random VR game. You know? I mean, do you think that they're friends? Like they're friends of?
Of the developer of
Yeah.
like people who worked. I mean, maybe they were friends with people who worked at the developer. I don't know. That is a good question, Tony.
Well, you
Let's
get
do some
on.
research.
Yeah, you get on that
Yeah, I will for
because
sure.
we have encountered voice actors who are in everything. We've encountered
Hmm.
the what is it,
Like Troy
Nolan?
Baker or
Yeah,
whatever.
Troy Baker. We've encountered who's Fem Shep?
Oh yeah. I don't know her.
Yes,
Jennifer
thank
Haley or
you.
something.
Yeah, she's in everything as well.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know, and so I understand that they're kind of like the celebrities of their industry, but
Hmm.
I'd be
Hmm.
interested to know how these one-offs happen.
Yeah, it's weird. It must be like the developers are small. They don't have a lot of money for
Hmm.
budget, so they just find like Joe Schmo down the street who's been doing voiceovers for like radio ads or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah. But you know, I can hear it, and none of these voices have been obnoxious. Sometimes with these really cheaply made games, you have the same line repetitively thrown in your ear.
Yeah.
I don't feel
Uh-huh.
that, and it's everything is pretty mild and unaggressive. Okay, so I'm doing Gridiron again
Okay.
because you can kill a lot easier. So let's see if I can find
Oh.
everybody in the same group.
You know what I've noticed? A lot of these characters feel like they are based on characters from other titles. Like the big blue guy, you're right. He looks like the guy from what was that movie? Lilo and Stitch, right? That's
Yes.
the one you said. And the chick looks like the chick from um, Ratchet and Clank. And then there's the guy that kind of looks like the oh man, what am I thinking of? There's a show where there's like an evil doctor guy, the tall lanky guy. Oh, what show is that? There's like a cartoon
Okay.
where there's like an evil, like a mad
Oh,
scientist.
Phineas and Ferb.
Maybe I don't know. Let me Google.
Google it. Google is our friend.
We love Google. No, I don't think it's this. I think it's like a movie that I'm thinking of. Um, uh, I think I'm thinking of a combination of the the dude from the dude in the wheelchair from The Nightmare Before Christmas
Oh, okay.
and like I think I'm putting two characters together to come up with the tall, lanky, weird looking
I thought about
guy.
Ratchet and Clank a bit. The Doctor
Oh yeah.
Nefarious.
Oh yeah, fair, fair. I can see that.
So I'm not accomplishing anything. I'm noticing, but
Yeah.
it
Well,
does.
no one has died. No one. Oh, no. The score is for scoring, not for. I was like, everyone's a 0, but that's not kills in this mode. That is like
I'm
killing
surprised
us all.
that someone did get a score because I thought we were all in the same plan here.
Maybe it was an accident.
Maybe. Huh. Okay, I really need to kill this guy. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I don't know. I worry this is gonna take a long time.
Yeah, I'm surprised. This is taking a lot longer than I expected it to.
I got Guardian. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. Come on, kill anybody. Kill anybody.
Meanwhile, the blue team is like, let's just score goals.
I mean, we're all here. Maybe I should be more in here. Maybe that's more in the spirit of what we're doing. I got comeback again.
Yeah, and I've noticed he's been getting Guardian a bit too.
Come on. Come on. Should I be shooting at... Who should I be shooting at right now? I feel like Shady Blady is my target. I guess not. Can you tell a rhythm to this, or are we all just free-falling it?
I think everyone's just shooting.
Meanwhile, there's one person who's making goals who does not understand what is happening.
Oh, bless that person.
Poor Isaac Agua05, who was like, I'm the best player ever.
I rule. I've scored 10 goals.
That's really funny. See, normally someone would send, if this is truly what I think it is, someone would send him a message in the network saying, hey, dude, listen, this is what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, get on board. When it was Bioshock 2, we were all trying to get experience, and you got experience for killing each other, of course, but you also got it for repairing things. And so what people would do is they would blow up a machine, and then their teammate would repair it over and over again. It was the most boring gameplay possible, but it was also the most efficient use of your time. It's just really funny to know how gamers will figure it out and then be like, we're going to do it this way.
Well, if you really want to get a medal, a trophy, we could do the I meant to do that, which is the one where you kill yourself.
How many times do I have to kill myself?
25.
How do I...
Your mind.
Do I even have minds?
It says die by your own missile or mine. Weren't you telling me? We were talking about mines at the beginning and how it says to drop them, but you were like, no, I'm throwing them. I don't know if you have, if that's something you're like just generally naturally equipped with, or if it's something you have to upgrade to.
Okay, let's see. Let's experiment a little. Either way, like I said before, I really don't think I have very many more to go.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I feel like that was like a, well, you've kind of sucked.
I just noticed that you can earn trophies for playing 25 ranked matches with a single character. So, like...
Either way, I'm getting this.
You're gonna be getting a trophy at some point. Very shortly, I would imagine.
Okay, this is happening. It looks like the same team. Or maybe not. Run Gundo seems familiar. Filet Ship seems familiar. 3 dudes, 1 ship. Hey, that's a bit of a... Come on. Also, did that person make a profile specifically for this game?
I don't know.
They had to have.
Why?
Can you change your name in this? Because look, 3 dudes, 1 ship.
3 dudes, 1 ship. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good question.
Right?
Maybe they just made a new PSN profile.
Yeah, I guess.
But you have to have active PSN Plus. So like, did they just make a new? Did they pay for PlayStation Network?
I am totally confused. Okay, do you think this is a developer?
I don't know, man.
Level 20. Just saying.
That's a really good question.
I mean, okay, it has to have somebody who made their profile that specifically matches this game, so it's somebody that owns PSVR and PS Plus, but named their name this for PS Plus. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but that might be a developer.
But also maybe it's just someone who only recently got a PlayStation 4 and they got it when VR came out and this was the only game they owned, so they were like.
But they also would have had to have known exactly.
That there was a character that's 3 characters in one chip.
Or you can just change your name, and I haven't seen that.
No, I don't think you can though, because PlayStation Network, they're like, if you get reported for having a derogatory name or whatever, they like delete your account. They like, you can't change your name. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I'm gonna
You're gonna what? Stalk them? Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, stalk them. Yeah, plug their name into PSN profiles and see.
Yeah. I wanna see.
This is amazing. Oh no, but if it is a developer, then he's gonna see that we're all like cheating the system.
But I mean, I don't think that's. I don't think they're gonna care.
Well, of course they're not really gonna care, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Oh, we're doing Team Carnage. Shit. Okay. So we're not gaming the system because we're doing Team Carnage. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Is it 3 dudes, 1 ship? Or
Yeah.
3 dudes in 1 ship?
3 dudes, 1 ship.
Well, he's not on PSN. I mean, he's not on PSN profile.
Yeah, but you add him, don't you?
On PlayStation Network, on the PSN, yeah, but you told me to go find him on PSN profile.
Yeah, if you go to PSN...
I'm not gonna add him, like, hold on.
Because
only if he's synced his trophies recently.
Yeah, that's right. He would have had to have done that.
Yeah.
I'm just super curious.
My computer is like deciding not to cooperate.
It's saying, no girl, we ain't doing the stalker shit. I don't know why your computer is so sassy, but it is. I'm just saying it like it is. Maybe it's caustic.
What is the expression?
Yeah,
Oh, yes, Murphy's an asshole.
Okay. I can't believe for the first like 3 games I was shooting my own team. Like a big dum-dum.
Dummy.
They conspired against me. I feel an event coming on. Let's go. Keep them coming, folks. This isn't politics. Everyone has a vote.
Huh. Maybe you can just change your name on the game. Because I'm not even finding him, like if you go onto the PlayStation app and search for people, they're not finding that.
Isn't that interesting? I wonder what that's about. Oh, Lauren, we're being so dumb.
He's a bot.
He's a bot. I can't believe it took us that long. That's really funny. Obviously, it's a bot. This is our first time ever doing anything.
We've never done anything before in our lives.
This is my first day on the planet. It's a really cool place you got here.
Yeah. Earth is wonderful.
Super enjoying it. Ah, I'm really amused at that. Okay, obviously it's a bot.
And I love that neither of us figured that out.
Amazing. We failed utterly. Amazing. Okay. Well, now that we've shown that we're completely not trustworthy. Alright. Am I gonna get this freaking trophy?
Can you see when trophies pop?
Yes. I get a tiny notification in the center of my screen that just looks like the color of the trophy. Which is cool. They added that feature, I don't know, 5 months ago? Something like that?
Okay.
I'm getting a lot of comeback.
It seems so weird that and it like in the descriptions in the trophy guide that I found, it doesn't say that you have to earn them all like in one match or in the same type of match or anything like that. It just says earn this number of trophies, and it feels like you've earned at least 15 of the comeback ones. I think the comeback is only 15.
You don't think it's glitching in some way, do you?
No, I don't know.
Because there I can see in the corner the number of medals I received that round.
Yeah.
But I haven't been keeping track of the whole game. I do wonder if there's a way that I can see it. Huh. Let me look in this menu and see if maybe there's a way that I can see how many I've gotten.
I mean, maybe it is in like a single, but it doesn't say that in this guide.
I don't know if I'm even capable of doing that many in a single.
Right. I don't know if anyone is.
Well,
Especially
somebody
if
has
it's only
got to.
5 minutes. Kill the person who killed you last 15 times in one match.
Player stats, medals list.
Oh, good.
Okay, I might need your help here because it looks kind of blurry to me. What am I looking for?
I'm not on the screen, so hold on. The one that we're trying to earn for our trophy is where did it go? Avenger medals.
I've got 13 comebacks, 11 vengeance,
No, Avenger.
6 avenger.
Okay, yeah. So that's why we're gonna switch. We're going to switch because the other one that I was saying was the vengeance one. You had, wait, vengeance you need 15, comeback you need 20.
Okay, so I need the vengeance.
Yeah.
And I need-
Vengeance is killing the person who killed you last.
And I need 15 of them.
Yes.
Okay, let me just make sure.
And you have 11.
Okay, so we need just 4 more. Great.
Mhm.
We're going to do ranked, and we're going to do gridiron again, if we can. Whew. So, we don't know, we don't have any of the information on how long it takes to beat this game, do we? I don't believe there was enough statistics available.
No, we don't, yeah, exactly, because so few people have played this game, or because so few people have updated their stats, or whatever.
Yeah.
There's not really any information on length of time, how difficult these trophies are, how long it'll take you to play the game, or finish the game, or get everything, or even if the, like, how long the single player mode will take.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
So assuming that I'm playing at an average level, give or take,
Mhm. Yeah.
my guess is that it could take up to 30 hours to get all the trophies for this game.
Yeah, I mean we've been playing for about 2 hours now, and yeah, you've gotten 0 trophies. So yeah, I mean, if you're playing, because you seem like you're doing okay at this game, like it doesn't feel like you're bad at it. I wouldn't say that you're like great, but but yeah, you seem to be like, you know, middle of the road average player, and
Right.
to get everything. And it's like, to get all of the trophies, you have to play 25 ranked matches with each of the characters, and there are 9 characters. So like,
Wow.
you have to play a decent number of matches to even get those trophies, and yeah, it could take quite some time to get all of that.
Is there any trophy that looks like a collectathon or one that stands out as like a what the hell, or is really the majority of it just do a lot of rounds?
Yeah, a lot of it is just play a lot of matches to get all the things. Um, yeah, it doesn't feel like any of them are like just go around and collect these things or whatever.
Yeah.
One of them is deploy 500 mines, hit enemies with 10,000 gun rounds. I mean, like,
I feel like that stuff comes naturally,
yeah.
you know, but I don't think I even have mines, which I wonder if I just have the wrong person for mines, or I'd have to
But
do
they were in
no.
the tutorial. They showed you how to use them.
Yeah. Okay. So there's mines. Maybe I'm just not. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I don't remember how to shoot them, I guess. I guess is the problem. Well, normally what I would do is I would do some research as far as like strategies and
Yeah.
see what kind of like the cheapest way to get some of
Well, and
these trophies are.
you, I had trouble finding even like the most basic, like this is what the trophies mean guide for this because so few people have played it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, even PSN profiles didn't have anything. It just had the name of the trophies. It didn't explain to you what they were even. And I had to go to what rank? I'm on PlayStationTrophies.org to find out like, and it has a little bit more of a guide like what the trophies, like what medals you have to do to get the trophies and like what the best sort of like what order to do them in as far as like what's easiest. But it doesn't have any real like in-depth like use this character to get this one and whatever, so.
Yeah, yeah. So I feel like I'm not actually getting any kills, and I don't know if I'm just not fast enough or what's happening.
It was weird because on that one match,
There we go.
where all those, where you guys were all gaming the system on the gridiron match or whatever that you were playing, at the end it said you had 0 kills, but you had gotten a ton of trophies in that match. So I don't know what it counts as like a kill. Like if you do you have to get the killing blow? Do you have to do all of the shooting? Because like it seems like if you and your teammates are shooting at the same enemy, like how do they determine who gets the killing, who gets the quote unquote kill?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What's the factor there?
Yeah. And also, I don't know what everyone's strategy is. I don't know if we're looking to kill the same person or... Okay, I got Avenger there. That's what I'm going for, right? Avenger?
You're going for... That was your original goal, but you're going for vengeance.
Okay, which is kill somebody who killed me.
Yeah.
So I need to find a murder buddy.
You need to
Hey.
have someone on the other team that
murders
you
me.
can kill each other.
Murder
Yeah.
me! Murder me! Murder me, murder me, murder me.
Because we've already been playing this for about 2 hours, and I don't know how long this is going to be going for, why don't we play our Metacritic game while you're doing this? Is that
Let's
right?
play the Metacritic game.
Okay, so for our viewers, this is how this works. I asked Tony what he thinks the Metacritic score is for this game, and he tells me. Do you guess before or after I read the reviews?
I don't remember.
I don't either. So let's say after.
Okay.
Oh well, what we'll do? No, this is how it works. I just remembered. You tell me what you would rate the game, and then you tell me whether you think it's higher or lower than what the actual Metacritic score is after I've read the reviews.
Okay.
So what would you give this game, Tony?
I would give this game a 75. I think it's a lot of fun. It took a while to figure out what the f I was doing, which is not good. I mean, come on that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The gameplay is it's repetitive by nature, of course, but it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
75.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to read you the high Metacritic score and the low Metacritic score, and then you're going to tell me whether you think that your 75 is higher or lower than the average. Okay?
Okay.
So here's the highest rated review from PlayStation Lifestyle.
Cool.
They say that Starblood Arena is VR's Overwatch. Oozing with personality, it explodes with a style and grace that one might not expect to come from the scrappiest corners of the galaxy. The tight, frenetic combat takes some standard shooter ideas and literally turns them on their head, putting you in the pilot seat in a way only possible with virtual reality. If you haven't taken the plunge, Starblood Arena is a damn good reason to get PSVR. If you already own one, I'll see you in the arena. So that's the highest review.
And that's from
The
PlayStation
lowest-
Lifestyle?
Yeah.
Okay.
The lowest rated review is from Critical Hit, and they say that Starblood Arena has the mechanics to be a compelling online VR shooter, but the lack of any compelling content and the difficulty of finding other people to play with proves to be one too many obstacles you shouldn't need to be facing for a game this expensive. So,
How expensive is the game? Well, I guess we'll get to that, won't we?
yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I can just tell you, it's $20. I don't know if it was more at launch when this game was reviewed, but currently it's $20.
Yeah.
Well, currently it's free, but generally it's $20.
Okay. So, now I have
Right.
to guess what the actual Metacritic rating is?
No, you have to tell me whether you think your score of 70, what did you say, 75?
Oh boy,
You
it's
have to say
higher or
whether
lower.
75 is higher or lower.
Are people more optimistic or pessimistic than I am
Let
in
me
life?
let me give you a little context.
Okay.
The Metacritic score for Riggs is 78.
Wow, and I only went 3 points lower. Okay, I'll say this. I think that Riggs is a better game. And I think it's better than 3 points better. I wish I could almost modify my current thing, but I won't. Okay,
Yeah.
I think that I went higher, but not by much. I think I went higher, but not by much.
Yeah,
May-
that's fair. That's fair. Do you want to know what the
Yeah,
Metacritic
totally.
score is? It is 68.
Okay, so that's right.
Yeah.
I say it like a super high pitch. That's right. Right.
Like, I'm good at this.
Right. Tell me I'm good.
Those reviews are accurate.
Yeah, okay, so I'm totally happy with 68. I would not contest that at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were the scores on the high and low? Or did you tell me that? You didn't tell me that.
I didn't. I think the low, let me go look at it right now. I think the low one that I read you was in the 50s,
Okay.
and the high one was like high. Hold on. Let me see.
So let me tell you for a second about the scale and the graphics, because everyone who's seeing this on their screens, I don't know what they're seeing, but for me,
Right.
you know, I am the size of these characters, and it feels natural. It feels like I'm standing around this group of people, and I look up and
Yeah.
there's like the couch. So they got the scale very good. I like it. I like being able to look into the distance. I like that a lot. The graphics definitely have that screen door effect that a lot of these VR games have. Everything is just a little bit out of focus. I keep trying to adjust
Right.
my VR set just to make sure that it's not me. It's not me, but it doesn't take me out of it. It's fine. And like I said already,
Yeah.
the gameplay is smooth enough. I know what I'm doing. I may not be the best at it, but I'm having fun at it. That being said, this is a game that you jump into and then you stop when you're done. You know, this is not this is a game that I could see myself. Well, I don't know. This is tough because putting the VR takes time. Would I put the VR for this as opposed to, say, Skyrim or Riggs? Probably not. I think I would go for Riggs or Skyrim before I went for this. And that's a shame because it's not a terrible game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
I think... No, please, you go ahead.
I was going to say the high score was a 90 and the low score was a 50.
Wow, 90.
So-
That's...
Yeah.
Okay. I think this may be the first game that we don't get the trophy.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing? How many episodes have we played and that's never happened?
Oh. Yeah, this is the first. I mean, we have gotten a trophy, so that's something.
That's true, but we stated a challenge and we did not get that challenge, and I think that, to be fair, we have to call it, as we did not do what we set out to do. We need, like, a fail theme song.
Yeah, and I feel like perhaps that's a failing of the trophies that are available to earn in this game.
You mean there's nothing that is readily available for that dopamine kick?
Yeah, I feel like trophies should obviously they're meant as a reward for you doing certain things in the game, and I feel like the way that they're set up in this game, they're a little bit more difficult to earn, and perhaps they need to, when they made this, they didn't really think about people who maybe aren't the best at that game, or maybe don't understand how to earn those trophies. Like, what does it mean to get a vengeance medal? How did I earn that thing that I just got? Because this game is very frenetic. You're in there, you're thrown in, and so like the Avenger medal, which is to kill someone who just killed your teammate.
Yeah.
How do you track that? That's hard to track while you're trying to play this game.
Yeah. I'm going to push back a tiny bit, because I'm not sure that these trophies are difficult so much as they're poorly paced.
I don't think that they're difficult. I just think that the way that they're designed is...
Because I think what's going to happen is if we really did say, no, Tony, you play until you get the trophy like you promised. If that was our way of life, what would happen is I would eventually get a trophy. It's not like I can't do this. It's more about...
That's what I'm saying. But it's designed poorly in that aspect. That's what I meant.
I also think that when I do eventually hit that trophy, I think I would hit pretty soon after multiple trophies.
More trophies, right?
Because I think I'm moving at it. Yeah. I think you got it. Okay, let me finish this match. Let me jump into single player just to see what it looks like, so everyone can get a chance. What's your interest level on PlayStation VR? You have tons of money. You can get whatever you want. Do you think that you would get use out of a VR system?
Honestly, no. It doesn't appeal to me really. Especially since like the games that we've played that we've played here, that you have played, that I've witnessed, they're not games that I have enjoyed watching you play. Like, this isn't a game that I would pick up. Even if it was not VR, I would not play this game.
Yeah, I hear you. If this were not VR, this would be much, much lower. The gimmick here is, of course, the VR. And then I'm able to go upside down, I'm able to do all this stuff, and not feel sick. And it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're totally right. I got another minute here. You still good for another minute or so?
Heck yeah, I'm on it.
Just making sure I'm not...
I've only yawned the once, Tony.
Okay.
There was some episode, I forget what game it was, where I just was like, oh my god, I'm almost asleep while we're playing this. Please let me get that trophy.
Yeah, I think it was that weird action RPG game, Darksiders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I think
it wasn't that one. It was more recently. It was like the one with the helicopter where you're like just sprint to the helicopter.
Oh, yes. I can't pronounce that game. You kept having to repronounce it.
Yes.
Yes. It's so funny that I completely fail at pronouncing that. I got vamp shot. That's cool, I guess. 27 seconds.
I'm still at a minute.
I still have not been able to figure out how to shoot mines. It must be a different loadout.
Let me see if I can find it on the Google.
I just figured it out. As the game is ending, there's another set of weapons I have when I hit the triangle button. Oh my goodness. I've been playing this entire 2 hours with one loadout of weapons.
That's wonderful.
If you could see my face, and I can't see my face either because it's behind a giant plastic blue thing. But if you can see my face
And
right
also,
now,
you don't just like stare into mirrors all the time.
yeah, exactly. Well, you don't know my
Well, you
life,
might.
you know. Okay, well at least I'll get to try the second layout in the single player for a second. Yeah, I should probably get into Overwatch. I feel like I would enjoy that a lot more.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you haven't, because I mean, there's no story mode or whatever. I mean, there is lore. There's definitely a lot of lore in the Overwatch world, but it's not in-game. There's very little in-game story in Overwatch. You can pick up, like, context for the characters and how they fit together and what this world is.
Yeah.
But most of the story is in, like, other online properties. They have comics. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there of, like, origin stories and whatnot.
I like that. I like that it's multimedia.
Yeah, it's really good. But the great thing about it is that no match is the same, and you're always like, it doesn't feel repetitive. Even though you're playing on the same maps with the same objectives, you've got different team composition, you've got different players on the ends of those characters, who are controlling them, so it just feels different every time you play. And they're constantly updating content for it, so it never feels stale.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm playing around with the secondary mode, and it's interesting. I have a physical, like a lunger. That's weird. Kind of like a melee attack. I can't believe I didn't know this. That's so nuts.
Maybe
I haven't.
you would have gotten the trophy if you had.
I know, maybe. Man, this is why you play the games, because you're so much better at this than I am.
The thing is, I mash buttons, so like maybe I would have figured that out sooner.
Yeah, maybe. So what the mode is, it's basically the same as the multiplayer mode, except I have to beat the computers and get first place.
Okay.
But it's a team mode, so I guess we as a team have to.
Okay.
I guess.
Sure.
You know what's weird? I'm still getting the Avengers medals and stuff. I wonder if it still counts.
It's weird because the thing I said that you had to get them in the multiplayer mode.
Yeah. I mean, it still says I'm getting them.
It's weird. Okay.
Maybe they don't count.
I don't know. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Anyway, so this is kind of more of the same, to be honest with you. So I don't think we're seeing anything new. Anything left that you wanted to talk about this game, or anything else?
No, just no. I think we hit all the key points. Like, we don't know how long it takes. We don't know how hard the trophies are. It's hard to find players to play with.
We don't know anything. It's taken us 2 hours to figure that out.
We still haven't gotten the trophy. Like, this episode is kind of like, I really enjoyed the things that we've talked about this episode.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's one of the more disappointing. Oh, we didn't talk about whether or not you would say to download this or not.
Okay, so you said it cost $20. What's the gigabyte for this?
It is 5.5 gigs.
That's not too big.
It is 5.5 gigs. Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, that's not too bad. You know what? Okay, if you just joined PS Plus and you have PSVR, yes, download this and play it, because it's a lot of fun to be in a mech. Yeah. But if you already had PS Plus and you downloaded Rigs, I think you can skip this safely. I really don't think this gives you anything. Does that sound reasonable to you?
I mean, that seems fair. You're the one that's played both of them, so you would know.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even recommend just putting this in your library for future use?
Oh, no, definitely. Especially because there's not even that many games available for PSVR, like, generally. You should definitely... And that's my rule of thumb. Stockpile everything. Throw it into your library. If you have the system, put it in there, because, you never know. Any day may be the...
If you don't. I feel like if you want to just get the PlayStation Vita games, if you don't own a Vita, because sometimes those end up being cross-buy. and like you don't know.
Yeah. I've noticed this lately. Sometimes you can't download, you can't even put it in your library if you don't own the system. I don't know if that's
Oh,
a
really?
recent development or if that's not true for all games, but just be aware that that may not work for you. It may, and give it a
Like,
try.
You can't put it in your cart and check out.
Yeah, I've noticed that lately.
I haven't tried it with the PlayStation Vita games unless they've been cross-buy, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So maybe my advice is inaccurate, but
But if you can
anything that
do,
if you can add it to your cart, do add it to your cart and
Yeah.
check it out. Put it in your library.
I do want to point out also that some of these games, when I think about is it worth downloading, I don't just think about you and you playing. I also think about, is this a fun game for when people come over? You pop it on their head and it's a fun experience for them. And even for that, I think Riggs is the better choice. So it's the same advice for both.
Okay, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Okay, so what are we playing next week? Or when are we
next week-
playing next? Yeah.
Right. So Tony and I have weird schedules coming up, and even though we try to do this every Thursday, next week we're going to be playing on we decided Monday, right? Monday
yes.
and Thursday.
Yes.
And then we won't have another episode until the 28th of February because we're both busy for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So check us out on Monday when we're going to be playing the game Knack, which is our first February PS Plus offering that we will be playing.
Yes.
And then on Thursday, so for February there were only 3 free games for the PS4. So on Thursday, I don't know what the other title is, but we'll be playing something on Thursday as well. So
Nice.
Monday and Thursday. And we will be back to our regularly scheduled format where I am the clueless gamer and Tony is the one with all the research.
Yeah, I feel like I do better in that mode. So let's go back to normsies.
I feel like, and that's the reason we naturally fell into those modes, because I'm a perfect clueless gamer, and you're really obsessive about the details. So, like, yeah, it works for us.
Yeah, obsessive about the details, like not even knowing that you can hit a second layout of weapons.
Well, I didn't really do my research that well on this one, so perhaps that's on me. But
Hilarious.
anyway, if you wanted to follow us in the gaming world, how would you do that, Tony?
Well, you should follow me on the PS4. I love getting friend requests from people that are not crazy. So if you're crazy, you can follow Lauren, but if you're not crazy, you can follow me at
I love
Paradox.
crazy people.
Yes. You spell my name Pairodocs.
And I am Caustic Sofa. It's Caustic Sofa. And I like crazies, so hit me up.
Nice.
Yep, and we'll see you on Monday, folks.
See you then, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.